Hey guys, Evan Ork here, back with another live stream. I really hope, uh, I really hope that this is live right now. It should be. There shouldn't really be any issues with it. I have to. There we go. Let me open up Steam here. I mean not Steam, OBS. Um, but yeah, we are live now. I apologize for the 12-minute delay. I will get into that in a second. There's always issues with these streams. It's very unfortunate. But the point is that we are live now. Everything is good, hopefully. I'm hoping everything is working well in the chat. I lowered my lighting there because I don't want everything in my face. Let me do something here. Um, yeah, 1 minute. 1 second of those in the chat. Okay, so hello to the people who are in the live stream. Hello, Geigen Guy. Hello, Atomic. Hello, Joe Goji. Welcome. I believe I said hello to everyone in the stream. My stream now. So first, the guys having here, we'll be talking. Oh my God, God Almighty. But yeah, no, this is. I apologize for the delay. This is truly weird. I'm gonna get into what happened in a second, but first I want to wait for more people to join. And then um. I shall discuss what happened with the stream and everything that happened and how it's all going to work out. So, looking very much forward to that. But yeah, no, sorry to those who are in the chat who have been waiting for so long. I know that I already made. Hello, Godzilla Yakris. So, hello. I know that I've been. Yes, you did say everyone. Hello. So, yeah, so my apologies. Here's what happened before we get into any kind of topics or anything, even though there are no, any real topics. Brubber-san, what's up? So, and I also hope it worked out okay. Here's what happened. Okay, here's what happened. And this is really annoying. YouTube has updated its streaming system. They must have done this a few days ago because it's not familiar. So they updated this, not too much of an update, but an update where you can tell there's a difference. So they updated the streaming service, I'd like to say, I'm guessing a few days ago, maybe today or something. So I could tell there was a difference. And so everything was fine in terms of timing. I, in fact, ate dinner earlier so I could stream at 7:30, which has always been a goal of mine. Even though these streams are technically always beginning at 7:30, I can't get them exactly at 7:30 because of the reason that, you know, because I'm eating dinner, or and in this case, as we can see now, the stream is having an issue, OBS is having an issue. So let me explain what happened. I was ready. I set the stream to start at 7:35 just in case, but I finished my dinner. I then proceed to go into my room, get everything set up, and I come. I'm at 7:29. Okay, so I'm like, all right, 7:29. You know what? I'm not. Let's get this goal on the road. Start at 7:30. I could start the stream at 7:30, and I'm here. So I reset the time. Again, this is 7:29 now. It's 1 minute away. So I had to reset it back to 7:30 instead of 7:35. So the second I do that, it's already 7:30. So I'm like, okay, let me turn around in my chair with the sound effect box and everything. Start the stream. Everything is working normally like every other stream. What happens is that through my iPad, I'm able to then click go live once it says the connection is good. It works up my connection a bit through the OBS software system, the webcam system. And then once you can tell that they can scan that the connection is good, they give you the option that says it's a big blue button. That's a tongue twister. Big blue button that says go live, and I click go live and I'm in. This time they didn't have the go live button. Everything was working fine. I got here early. I was about to stream at 7:30. Everything was fine, and then there wasn't no good go live button. So I refresh my page, and when I do that, then it's now taking forever to load. So I'm like, oh god. And I'm also seeing the chat with Berber Sonic Geigen Guy joking about taking over the stream. And sorry to those in the chat. I'll respond to you guys in a second. I just want to finish the story. And then I had to end that stream because every time I tried to refresh it to click the go live button, all it was really doing was just, when I'd refresh, just go back to the loading screen. The little, the circle going around and around like a merry-go-round. So I'm like, okay, enough of this. So I deleted the stream. And I started up a brand new stream, same title, same everything, live stream, channel discussion, same idea. And then that one was going to be at 7:35. Same thing, no go live button. Everything was normal. I made a brand new stream, took very quick. Everything was fine. No go live button. So at this point, I'm like, okay, I'm not going to delete this. This time I have to figure it out right now. Even though it says it's the stream started on OBS, doesn't say so publicly on YouTube. So I'm waiting. 7:35, 7:36, 7:30. and it's now 7:47, but at 7:42 I'd say I got it right. What I did is that it said that I think this is the issue. You have to have the Google Chrome app to start the stream. It says this stream does not support webcam. You have to download the Google Chrome app. So I'm like, I don't have time for that. So I download the Google Chrome app and I'm like, wait a minute. I don't have to do that. I Google Chrome on my computer. And as you guys might have saw when I started the stream, you probably might have saw me just click the go live button as I turned around to then turn around again with the brrrr sound effect. So, yeah, so this stream, it's always the ones that you're ready for that go wrong, not because of your fault, but because of, as we saw today, OBS. Well, no, I shouldn't say OBS. OBS was fine, but the streaming, the YouTube, every time YouTube updates the streaming service, they update it and make it worse and worse and worse. Every update with the streaming service is worse every time. Every time it's worse. They think they're making a better job. I remember it was it was as easy as like it's just easy. And then now they have the whole go live buttons, schedule your stream, change all these settings. So I've only just now gotten used to the streaming update that they've had for the last half a year. And now they updated again. So I have to get used to now streaming. But I think I solved the problem. Instead of clicking the go live button on the iPad, seeing how I have to have the app, Google Chrome app to do that, which to me seems ridiculous because I could do it literally just a few days the week prior because I didn't think I streamed last week, right? So now I have to click the go live button on my computer. So now it's going to look like several times in the beginning, I'm just going to be like, like rushing back. It's going to look stupid. I'll try to maybe find a different solution because I don't like that solution at all. But I have a general solution. It's just not the one I need. But anyways, that's my story. Sorry if it dragged on too long as to why I'm delayed. So I'm sorry about that to those who waited in the chat. I say this more so to Brober, Son of Guy because they were the ones really waiting. But let me read the chat here. I'm going to start from the beginning, by the way. My stream now, also first. Hey guys, Gaigan Guy here. Today we'll be talking about Vietnam and why Gaigan is the best Gaiju. The stream has started. Well, my stream now. Is Evan dead? Yo, Evan. Well, looks like his channel's mine. Nah. Howdy, partner. Finally, I'm here. It is live, Evan. Evan, the stream belongs to me now. Yes, you did say everyone hi, bro. I was in the first one. You were. Now we own the stream. About to start cooking dinner. Oh, very nice. Well, was cracking and messing up. Well, yeah, I know. It's a long story, so nah, it's fine. It's fine, Atomic. You're really streaming when you could be watching City in the Edge of Battle right now. You know what? You have a really good point, except I now have thrown your point away. It's no longer valid because I will not be watching City in the Edge of Battle instead of streaming. It's not going to happen. The final battle in Godzilla Singular Point is bad and rushed. Well, I have to watch that. I haven't even watched that yet. Surprisingly enough, I am still on Godzilla Singular Point. Believe it or not, I literally told you guys. And by the way, before I even start, there are no topics for this stream. These streams don't happen often, but what they're called, originally they were called normal YouTube talk, but that sounded kind of cringy. So I now call them channel discussions. And what they are is they talk about anything related to the channel or, anything in general. So it's pretty much a wide open conversation. I don't really have any topics to bring up for the stream. So this stream is pretty much a talk about whatever you guys want to talk about in the chat kind of stream. I'm all open to what you guys want to talk about. But yeah, no, I have no topics, so I'm just going to be, it's a hooray for you guys. I'm going to be focusing on the channel, through and through. But yeah, no, I haven't finished Godzilla Singular Point. I know that literally a month ago, I was in a live stream just like this one saying, oh, I'll probably finish the series next week. And I never finished it. And I never finished it because the beginning is boring. Extremely boring. Episode 1, episode 2, in my opinion, sorry, I should have said that. Episode 1, episode 2, episode 3, episode 4, episode 5, episode 6, episode 7, episode 8, and then now I'm on episode 11, so I'm 2 episodes away from the ending. I will say though, after episode 8, the show got a little bit better. Starting in episode 9, where did it start in episode 8 or 9? 8 or 9 was when it got a little bit better. I'll give them that. Episode 8 and 9, it's looking like it's getting better, which is what I presume because a lot of people saying the ending is good, but not Joe Goji. I see he doesn't like the ending, which is fine. I don't even know if I like it myself because I haven't seen it, but I'm probably gonna. I don't count my words for this because I know I said I would finish the series last month, and here I am, 2 episodes away from the final one. But that's because I've been bored out of it. I really don't have the stamina to think I'm going to watch the show, even though I know it's bad, and I go on Netflix and I don't enjoy it. But the show is getting better so far. Episode 7 or 8 was the turning point for me, from which it got a lot better. But the first 5, 6 episodes are in my opinion, very boring. Like extremely boring. Yes, there's kaiju's in that, but it's not really the kind of kaiju action you like. And honestly, for me, let me read the chat here. Everyone's you're being on K-pop. Well, I would get into that, except I just want to finish this topic over Godzilla Singular Point. Just remind me later in the stream if I don't talk about that. Also, I'm going to turn off my camera briefly because I need to take something out. Hang on here. There we go. I had to get something. My apologies. Let me see here. All right. There we go. Still no Godzilla AF. It must be because it's boring. Yeah, exactly. It is. It's the case, Atomic. Godzilla Singular Point trains the life. Yeah, it really does. I mean, it's how's Singular Point so far? Like your rating? Oh, um, I don't know, man. It's got to be like. Had I not watched more of the recent episodes, which are getting better in my opinion, then I would give it a 5 out of 10. But now I'm giving it like a 6 out of 10. So it's getting better. It's on its way of getting better. Uh, Coca-Cola. The first few episodes were boring. No, I'm Sam. They are. I understand. Like I did when we're about to throw our hands. I'm telling you, they are. I don't know what it is. It's just. And you know what? You're gonna hate me for this. In fact, a lot of people are gonna hate me for this in the stream. And my apologies. I hope you guys respect my opinion for this. I know it's gonna be a very a hated opinion. I don't even see the beginning episodes, yeah, sure, they're generally boring. That's obviously the main issue, but I don't really have exact flaws with it other than it's boring. In my opinion, it's just because I simply don't like Godzilla and anime coming together. I just don't. I don't think it works well. The Godzilla Monster Planet trilogy was bad, very bad, and I anticipated the Godzilla Singular Point not to be as bad, but to um, still go in the same arena of me being like, for stuff that's Godzilla related and anime related combined. And I predicted it. Granted, I haven't finished the show, and I might end up loving it just because of the last 2 episodes. But from what I can tell so far, there aren't any exact issues with it. My issues with it are the fact that I simply find it boring, and that I simply don't think Godzilla and anime go together. I just don't. I hope you guys can respect that opinion because that is a huge opinion. There's so many people on YouTube who do Godzilla animations, and I love that. I love that kind of work. But actual shows they're putting out there for Godzilla fans and movies they're putting out there for Godzilla fans that combine anime and Godzilla, they just don't mix. It's like mixing peanut butter and tuna. It's just you can't do it. You know what I mean? So look, I I haven't finished the series. I might end up loving it, but I can tell you thus far, Sam, I don't like the I don't like them. I don't like the early episodes. They're extremely boring. It's just not the kind of entertainment you want, you know? Hey Sam, I watched all episode 13s in one go. Well, maybe. Probably not. Like rewatched all over again, it's probably not gonna happen. The characters in Singular Point are all dry and tasteless. Yeah, you know what? They kind of are. They kind of are. That's another issue I have with it. You monkey or monkey? Oh, I don't know. It's the answer to that one. Probably monkey. Just go classic. Um, and I think you know the Genesis movie. Oh yes, I know exactly what you're talking about, Yako. I really hope the movie goes well, man. I hope you also I mean I expect you to advertise it more. So when that happens, I'll be sure to check it out and comment my thoughts. I really hate how Jit Jaguar sounds like a 13-year-old girl. Well, that's yeah no I don't have as much as a problem with that. The problem I have, I don't like the Jet Jaguar design. The Jet Jaguar design, I don't know how, and maybe I've missed it, but I haven't seen thorough complaints over the Jet Jaguar design, and why not? It is bad. Like, it's just so, it's like fat, like just fat, and then skinny arms and skinny legs, and it's just short. Like, huh? Okay, maybe I'm missing out on the people who have criticized it, but from what I can tell thus far, and I'm going to switch the lights here because I don't like this, now it's too dark. Hold on. There we go. For that light. From what I can say thus far, that I don't know how anyone can like the Jaguar design. It's fat, it's short, the arms and the legs are skinny, and the head is the only good part of it because at least it's reminiscent to the original. I'm not saying copy the original design. The Godzilla design in Godzilla Singular Point looks good, and of course it looks nothing like the classic Godzilla design. But Jaguar on the other hand, what's up with that? There's just no, like, nuh-uh, in my opinion, you know? Yes, I agree. Godzilla and anime together is like a really good. Yeah, exactly. I agree. Kaiju anime exists. No, I know. I know it does. That's why I said it's gonna be a very I see what Silver texted me in on Instagram. Um um no, of course that's why I said it's gonna be a controversial opinion to say, but I'm saying Godzilla and anime don't go together. Kaijus in general, of course they can. I mean, look at the you could technically say a lot of the angels and Avas and Evangelion are technically, so they do work, but not Godzilla. Godzilla in anime, not for me. It's not my kind of thing. Let me see this. Sub nerds. Evan has a knife. Good God. Oh boy, this is getting. It went from a funny joke, now it's getting violent. I did that. I did plan on advertising the hell out of Genesis. Yeah, that's good, man. I appreciate that. For the reason that good advertising always works out. Sometimes you don't even expect your film to do good, and it does do well, even when you put out little advertising. But it can go both ways. Oh my God, son, I hope you find her. Hope that's not an issue. Gigantor. People are here like different. Yeah, no, I understand. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, what do you have against Hanskin here? Short. It's not the people, Sam. Okay, I don't have any problems with the people. I'm talking about the idea of doing that design with Jaguar. I don't have any problems with people that are, that look like the problem is that with the Jaguar is supposed to be a tall, like Ultraman style figure. Instead, he's very short, skinny arms, skinny legged, and just round. It's just I don't know how people. Again, I'm maybe missing out on this, but so far I have not seen any thorough criticism, like enough thorough criticism on the Jaguar design. I thought when I first saw the design, I thought people were gonna hate on it. I thought I was gonna see mountains and mountains of videos being like, like a thumbnail, the Jaguar design, and then in the thumbnail you have like the person making the video going like this, and like in a confused state of mind. But I didn't see that, and I don't understand that. It's not good. The design, it's my opinion, but you know, um, that's because of the Cookie Monster. Yeah, yeah, no, I could see that. Except I do believe 65 looks more like the Cookie Monster, though. So that's why they call 65 the Cookie Monster Godzilla. I think that will always remain as the Cookie Monster Godzilla, but I can see what you mean, Atomic. Godzilla Ultima is the same as Shin Godzilla. Well, I don't. You have generally speaking, kind of with the the shins and the thighs and the long tail. Yeah, I agree. But like in terms of the actual the head sculpt, do not look different. The head design don't look different. The same. And the of course you have the scarring on Shin Godzilla, which you don't see at all with Godzilla Ultima, from what I can see right now. Rodan looks really bad. The Rodan design, again, the problem with Rodan isn't really what he looks like. It's the fact that he is small. Rodan, and again, it's different. I respect that, but this idea of like, excuse me, and I say this with spoilers, so I'm giving a spoiler warning here. Do this with your ears if you haven't seen it. Why is there such a thing as a flock of Rodan? Rodan is supposed to be one ginormous looking kaiju. That's another thing. A lot of these kaijus are like way off with size, completely off with size. Why is Jaguar so small? I get it; it's made in a factory. I take that back. That makes sense. Why is Rodan like? Why are there so many Rodans and it's a flock of them, like as if it's like a flock of birds? It's Rodan, not it's not plural. It's Funny enough, singular point. No pun intended. Rodan singular, not plural, singular. Why is there such a thing as a flock? Like I get it, it's different. I respect it, but come on, it's just weird. The design of Rodan isn't bad. That I disagree with, but the actual idea that there's more than one and they're all small. What? The size comparisons in singular point are all off. My opinion. Same as Manda. No, the Manda design I actually like. The designs, in my opinion, I don't have any issues with any of the singular point designs besides Jaguar. I don't like that design at all. The Evan multiverse. God, defense don't like change. No, I could. I do like. Okay, if I didn't like change, then I'd be hating on every single design. But I'm not. I think every design is good. But the Jaguar design, at least so far from what I've seen in the show. Oh, by the way, sup? I forgot if I had a nickname for you, as I do with other people who join streams. I'll just call you Kryptonite if that's okay. But welcome to the stream, man. Godzilla and anime is as good as Godzilla and anime work as good as water and oil. I don't know. I just have I guess I disagree with you on that. Um, but wait a minute. Trying to see here. 1 minute. Um, React and Airman. And you watched DR. No, I have not watched that. Jet is a robot monkey, I guess. Yeah. Damn, Silver. Silver's getting mad at me now. He's in fact that's why he texted me cancel Evan or whatever. Uh, some robots are fat. And SB sucks. Yeah, exactly, Jogoji. I agree. Challenge. No, I even respect him. I respect him for ranting on it. If he doesn't like it, that's his opinion. Just like I, so far, I'm not a big fan of it. Dude, Singular Richard Jagger looks like big. Yeah, I know, right? It's not. It's not really that good. He's a gazillion heroes. That is misleading, but one. Oh, I see. Great puzzle. I see. I see. Um. Did you? Yeah. No, what do you mean? I never complained about him being a robot. I complained of his design. If they were gonna screw up Jet Jaguar like that, they should have just made it Godzilla and crossovers used basically. Yeah, I guess I agree. Singular Point Rodans are one of me guys. 1995. Oh yeah, for sure. I agree. I agree. And I will fail because I have an opinion. And you have heard of OmniViewer? I think so. Sup, Gabe? Even with a knife, it's Gundam. But yeah, no, I'm not the biggest fan of Godzilla Singular Point, guys. Also, 1 minute, I have to keep getting something. It's over here. Hold up. There we are. There we are. Sorry for that. Um, Imagine playing War Thunder. Well, I mean, I technically have the game, but yeah, it has doesn't really it's not really reminiscent to those who it's not really as popular, I should say. It's a fun game in my opinion. I don't really have a direct problem with it, but yeah, no. And people say Rodin was disrespected and caught him. Um, I don't necessarily disagree with that. Um, but yeah, no. My biggest issue is just the fact that Rodan, Godzilla Singular Point, this telling you, this idea that it's just like should be a flock. It's just no. It's just I get it. It's different. And what I would have respected of that is if they did do the flock idea, but then and again, I haven't seen the last 2 episodes, so maybe I'm literally saying they're not doing this, even though they might do it, but they probably won't because I heard nothing about this so far. But if they did a flock of Rodan and then they had one big Rodan at the end, like the mother bird or something, the mother pterodactyl or something like that, that would have been good. Then I would have respected the flock of Rodan idea because at least they honored the fact that Rodan is back in its classic huge form. But the size, here's the problem. The characters are dry, as I think somebody said. I think Atomic made that point out. Yeah, Atomic did. The characters are dry. The designs are actually no. I shouldn't. No, I'm gonna go with cons, not pros and cons. My cons are this: characters are very dry. The Jet Jaguar design is pretty bad. Um, the first 8 episodes, at least in my opinion, are very, very, very boring. Definitely the first 6, because I'm forgetting if 7 or 8 is the turning point for which it gets better. Because it does, in my opinion, get better. It's been getting better. Um, so, but what else? Size compare. I mean, it's just Rodin was killed with guns. Yeah, I know. Because he was disrespected in there too. Poor Rodin has been treated terribly in both Cotton and Singular Point. Yeah, I mean, I don't agree with the Cotton disrespect, but I do agree with the Singular Point disrespect. Um, I can respect the fact that both movies and shows brought Rodan back because Rodan isn't really, in my opinion at least, like sure in Ghidorah the Three-Headed Monster, he's in Godzilla vs Mechagodzilla 2, but like he's not really. Um, we don't really get enough of him. He is one of the better Godzilla kaiju designs that we all know, but in terms of screen time, we don't get enough of him. And it's unfortunate that in a show, not a movie, a show where you can see him in several episodes, he is of many different Rodans in a flock. It's and that are also nowhere close to the size that he is in classic Godzilla fandom. So it's just like no. I'm gonna say Ronespi is a species. Yeah, no, it is. It definitely is. But that's the issue I have with it. It should be, in my opinion, at least one big Rodan. Or if at least they wanted to do the species idea, as I said earlier, fine, go ahead. But at least have like a mother Rodan at the end. That's the classic design, or I shouldn't say the classic design because I do like the Rodan design, but at least size wise. They don't do that, none at all. It sucks. But I agree with you guys on most of the topics we're just talking about over Godzilla Singular Point. It's just I don't have a problem with it. I mean, because it is getting good now, but the first episodes, God Almighty, they were boring. I'm not even kidding when I say that. I think it was episode 6 where I literally closed nearly closed my eyes. You know those moments when you're very tired and you kind of just have to like, it's starting to shut down, but you trying to keep the eyes open. It's like that. It's like it really is like it's like here. Let me lower this and you guys would get a better idea. I'm gonna increase the camera size here. Give me 1 minute here. It's like this, you know. You know what I mean? It's just like nah. It's not oh, whoops. Too dark now. Sorry. It's just no. I really got I was that bored. I think it was on episode 6 or something like that. And episode 11, which I just finished today, because again I have 2 episodes left. There's 13 episodes. It's kind of a stall episode, but it is getting better, you know. What's up, Showa fan? I haven't heard from you in a while. What's up, man? At least in Kodam, Rodan didn't die to guns and destroyed jets and could take. Yeah, exactly. Zedon. Closing eyes. Closing eyes. See. Well, I wouldn't really know how to relate to that because I don't really watch much anime. But you know, if you know what I'm talking about, then that's how I felt in sixth episode of Getzel Singular Point. But yeah. Let's see here. One minute. Trying to check one last thing here, guys. Sorry about this. Let me see here. Best ROU. What is ROU? I feel sorry if I'm blanking about that. My apologies. Just remind me what it is, what the initials stand for. Sorry for the wait, by the way, guys. I had to check something. When you do that face, you like the trailer meme guy. Rodan was still thrown around and turned into a slave and caught him. Both SP and caught him destroyed Rodan. I feel bad for Rodan. I mean, yeah, sure, but I mean, like, my problem with Singular Point is that not only was the size comparison off, but just this idea that it was, I mean, I'm not going to repeat myself, but you know what I mean. I just don't think, I don't agree with the statement that Cottam Rodan was disrespected. I guess a little bit from what you're telling me. Maybe I can agree. Um, um, but generally speaking, I don't generally, but I do think Singular Point is disrespected for sure. My name says what I want you to do. Well, I can't because I'm streaming, so my apologies for that. Did you hear about the upcoming Kong anime? No, I did not at all, actually. I feel I should have heard about that on Instagram or somewhere. Could you, maybe I did. I'm just blanking on that. Could you tell me more about it? Maybe I'll remember. WTF. Return of Ultraman Jack. Oh, I have not, unfortunately, seen any episodes of Ultraman Jack. Like, I do like Ultraman, but I haven't seen all the classic Ultraman shows, even though I should have. I've only seen the full series of the 1966 Ultraman and some episodes of the other shows. But unfortunately, I haven't seen all of Ultraman Jack. I'm not taking any of this Rodans. But Sam, you have to understand, I don't have an issue with a flock of Rodan. I mean, I know I've said that, but it's because they didn't follow the classic idea of a big Rodan. If they had just a flock of Rodan, right? And you had that for the first early episodes, and then in the end, maybe one of the ending episodes, they had the classic, like the mother Rodan, the mother bird, whatever they might call it. And that's the correct size comparison. That's, I guess, the same design. Yeah, that would look stupid if it wasn't. But they had like a bigger It's the size comparison that makes me angry about Rodan. And this idea that there's several of them. It's unique, but not unique in the sense that I'd like to look at it as. Also, your takes are dummy stupid. Oh yeah, well your takes are dummy stupid. No, I'm just kidding. I don't really know exactly what your takes are, but no, I stand by my opinion. You know, especially when it comes to Rodan. I feel bad for Rodan users better. Yeah, it probably does. Probably does. But you know, I see silver texting me Kaiju's different size. I know that, but you have to understand it shouldn't be the size of like presuming Rodan Singular Point is like 3 times the height wise of the average human, which would be around like 18 feet, maybe like 16 feet. That's just no. It's supposed to be a 400-foot kaiju around there, you know. But you know, King Kong and Pong. Let's just watch it because it's one of the best. Oh, okay, yeah. I will. Thank you for the recommendation. I do want to watch a lot of those Ultraman shows. But thank you for the recommendation. Virgin Godzilla fans, Sharingan fans. But Ghidorah has always been stronger than Rodan, but he was disrespected because Godzilla, not Ghidorah. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me, sorry. I'm tired. No, I understand. I do understand what you guys are saying about the Cottom disrespect, but I just don't see that as, you know, prominent, in my opinion. Wish Toho would make another suit Meishin Godzilla movie with more Thank you. You've read my mind. I get it. It's not really the way of which people make movies now, but you don't know how many fans you'd please because of fans. And again, I'm not fan service isn't always the greatest thing. It's usually fan service if it's not done right is milk, and it just makes the fans like, wait 1 minute here. Sorry for that. I have to take my vitamins. I'll read what you guys are saying in the chat in just a second. Um, let me charge my iPad while I'm at it. I don't know. Okay. Let me see here. Okay. But I completely agree with you, and I'll call you. Can I call you? This might be a little bit stupid, but can I call you Crip? Like Crip, like Kryptonite. Short for Kryptonite, because I don't want to say. I did the same thing with Atomic. His name was pretty long, so I have to call him Atomic. Whatever you want me to. I shouldn't even be talking. What do you want me to call you? Because I do nicknames for people if you're okay with that. But but yeah, I completely agree with you. That would do so like a good amount of fan service. I was going off earlier about how too much fan service is like because it's just like okay, now you're just trying too hard. But that would do just if it's done right, just the amount of fan service. The anime is going to take place after Skull Island. Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. I do not per person. Jogo 2019. So I'm wondering you watch Bad Batch? No, I have not. I might. It's not. I don't know. I'm not. I mean, I might. I'm not really interested in that at the moment. I'm more excited for the live action Star Wars shows, like the Obi-Wan show. My God, I want the Obi-Wan show trailer now, like now. I would get off this swivel chair. Well, I had to sit in the swivel chair for a reaction video, but I would get off wherever I'm sitting the second I hear the news would come out that the trailer's out. Sit in this chair, click the record button, and make a reaction. I want to do that. I can't wait for the Obi-Wan show. I'm more hyped for it than Mandalorian season 3, to be honest with you. But I still am very excited for Mandalorian season 3. It's just that it's a shame it's delayed because I'm used to always. I know I'm going off on Star Wars here. I'll go back to Godzilla in a second, but I'm used to always it being at the uh, winter time period, fall time period. I mean, we have so many different takes on Rodan that are just the classic Rodan. Why can't Toho do anything different or experimental? Experimental is, no, the experimental thing is that's a valid point. But different in general, if it's too different, like this idea, then well, they could. That's what I was saying earlier. I know I've said this 1,000 times. They could have mixed the idea of a classic Rodan and a different take on Rodan. The combination would be the different take would be in the beginning of the episodes you'd see several Rodans. You get this idea of flock of Rodans. I'd have no problem with it if in the end they then had a mother bird and that was the classic Rodan. That way they can do both ideas. It can see how the experiment part works out, and they could do their classic Rodan and make their fans happy. They could have done that, Sam. You have to understand. I don't have a huge issue with the flock of Rodan so long as they would have done a mix of the original Rodan inside that within that idea. Bye-bye. All right, show fan, if you're leaving the stream, then sorry, I have to. Oh no, you're not. I can see you're still typing. Sorry, I must have got the wrong impression by you saying bye-bye. God, the session makes me remember why I love the Godzilla fan. I'm part of Tokusatsu. No, like okay. I mean, come on, they're just opinions, Silver. I can understand you don't agree with them, but bro, Evan being locked in, bro, what? Evan is still a villain. JK actually wrote all the single Migos. Bruh. Oh my god. Yes, call me. I am Cripple. Okay. So you want me to call you Cripple is what you want me to call you. Cripple with a K, right? I want Cody in it. Come on. Let me see. I'm not arguing with people because I do not like arguing, but I will defend myself. Yeah, same here, Jagoji. I stand with my opinion. By the way, Ace and Best Boy and Ultraman. It's a shame. I don't necessarily, unless these are characters from the original series, I don't know exactly what you are referring to, unfortunately. But I will. I definitely take these recommendations in mind to watch these shows. A show fan. Um, do you like the prequels? Besides Revenge of the Sith, I do not. Star Wars One is very bad, and Star Wars Two, not Attack of the Clones. Um, no, it is Attack of the Clones. Like you know what? When it comes to Star Wars 2, I always get confused with Attack of the Clones and the Clone Wars. It always mixes up in my brain. It's like Star Wars 2, the Clone Wars. I mean, Star Wars 2, Attack of the Clones. Sorry, Star Wars Attack of the Clones. I think ruins the whole prequel series for me. It's literally, in my opinion, the worst Star Wars movie out of the 9 Star Wars films. Attack of the Clones is so bad. Like it's just so bad. It's worse than Phantom Menace. Worse than Phantom Menace. Attack of the Clones is like my least favorite um, Star Wars movie out of the 9 films. Um, um, if you say no nowadays, yeah, of course they'll crucify me because they believe the sequels are the new big bad, like big bad, not like big like the big bad. I mean big bad, like ew, get that away. But that's why they say these prequels are good nowadays because the sequels have made the sequels in people's opinions are so bad that the prequels have now become the loved 3 sets of film, the loved trilogy, which I still think doesn't change my opinion on. I don't like the prequels. Besides Revenge of the Sith, Revenge of the Sith is very good. Hanna Barbera Godzilla so much better. Oh, I guess, yeah. RX-78, dude, that's Godzilla. Evan, what's your favorite clone trooper? I don't really have a favorite for the reason that I wasn't really big into the clone trooper. You know, the clone trooper area of Star Wars. That wasn't my kind of thing. With the whole this clone trooper's name and all that, it wasn't really my interest. But I don't really know. I probably have to get back to you on that. I don't have a definite answer right now. Also, I'm making concept art for the. Oh, nice! I like that, man. Sounds good. Also, what's your opinion on the Clone Wars? The Clone Wars is a pretty good show. I do like it. I think the most season 7 was very good. Um, Unfortunately, I didn't grow up with it, which was unfortunate because a lot of people did, and they loved it. There are a few episodes that I haven't seen. I kind of skipped through it over the years before I had Disney Plus. So yeah. Also, I'm making. Oh, sorry, I already read that. Evan, favorite kaiju movie that's not Godzilla? Good question. Probably. I know. I know you're not going to be surprised. No one's going to be surprised by this, I'm sure a lot of people would give the same answer. My answer to that would probably have to be. Check on something. Sorry. My answer to that would probably have to be Kong, 1933. I mean, it's just, you know, ah, it's just so good. Uh, not only did stop motion take off as a result of that movie, which began a whole series of film. Again, I'm not like I mean it took off. Like I'm sure there was concepts of it. I know that. I'm just saying it took off from there. So you definitely have the right idea with that. Godzilla Kong 1993. Kong 1933 was very good. So yeah, you're probably not going to be surprised by that answer. Um, well, you got to get Jang in the clones. It wasn't all bad. Yeah, yeah. I guess. And on your distance. What's up, Titan? How you doing, man? Cosmo. By the way, like to um I know you don't want me calling you Titan as much anymore, so I'll do my best. We can all agree Darth Maul. Oh, of course, of course, of course. Yes, yes, of course. Yes, 1933 is the best. Yes, of course. I just even I didn't want to say that because of course King Kong is going to be like the best kaiju not involving Godzilla unless you're a Gamera fan. But that's just I just go down the classic route, you know. It's just my kind of just how I roll. I'm trying to think here actually. Um, see here. Trying to check that. Okay. Um, Trying to think. Here, let me do one thing here. Sorry if I sorry if I end off. Sorry if I don't read the chat. Just this 1 second. Um, Hold up. Give me 1 second here. There we go. Should fix it. To do one thing inside the stream. Okay, I'm going back to the stream now. Sorry for that. Kong 1933, the very first kaiju. Yes, indeed. That's why I love it. Thoughts on Pacific Rim? I haven't seen any of the Pacific Rim films, and I know that is going to I know it's going to be a shock to a lot of people. I haven't seen any Pacific Rim films. People have always been talking about it. It's just not really to my interest. I might watch it eventually when I get older, but I'm not, I've never seen one, unfortunately, which sucks because I hear they're good. And I hear a lot of people, in the community of Pacific Rim love it. So I would watch it if hopefully I'll be able to watch it sooner than later when I get the chance. Guys, I love how nobody knows what Daigo versus Goliath is. Well, I know what Goliath is. Daigo, on the other hand, or however you pronounce it, is slipping my memory there, Silver. I'm sorry for that. I mean, Gaigan guy. Sorry. That's another thing. I always get confused with your guys' names too, because I think Silver Gaigan. I remember those were the days, right? Um, Silver can remember those, and then Gaigan guy. But I know Goliath is Gaigan guy. Don't worry about that. By the way, I'm wondering why does Bandai hate the B-type suit for Ultraman? I don't know. I really don't know. I didn't even really know that, as a matter of fact, until you just said it just now, to be honest. But blue trees are a thing in the jar. Oh, that's cool. That sounds very unique. I like that. 1 millimeter, 6 feet. No, that's awesome, man. It's awesome. I like that idea. Blue, because of course, it adds a unique contrast to it, right? Um, Let me see here. Pacific Rim more like Pacific Sims. Watching the first one, I love it. The first PR is great. Uprising is vomit. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know people. I don't know if it's just a specific opinion that you have. Maybe it's irrelevant compared to what people might think of Uprising. Maybe some people like it or not. I thought I didn't know people had an issue with Uprising unless you specifically didn't like it. Um, that was the most recent one, I believe, right, from 2018. Let me look that up. I'm almost certain it was Pacific Rim Uprising. It's a 2018 film. Yeah. What month did it come out now? Oh yeah, of course. Oh, never mind. You're right, Yako. It looks like a lot of people don't like it. 42% Rotten Tomatoes. This is not really the liked film here. Yeah. I really want to be type. I wish. But yeah, that sounds like a very desired wish to show a fan. Everybody hates Uprising. Yeah, never mind. I thought maybe Yako just had that as a specific opinion or whatever. Now I see nobody likes it. It didn't look that great, to be honest with you, so now I'm not surprised. Because the closest thing to a 5.6-inch Ultraman B-Type is a super rare and came from a Korean game. Oh, I see. I see. I said super rare. I never heard that before. That's funny. Super rare. By rare, I'm imagining if you can find it, it's practically very expensive. I'm willing to bet, right? But Pacific Rim. Evan, what's your opinion on Halo? Well, I've only started playing it for like um 2 months now. I don't play it that often. And I'm referring to the Halo, the Master Chief Collection. Um, I haven't played it that often, despite the fact I've had it for the last 2 months. But it is a good game. I do like it. But I don't play it that often. I might play it more in the future. Who knows? But I'm more of a fan of other games. But it is a good game. I like the game a lot. They're on 5 or 9. Oh, I see. I see. That's cool. It's interesting. Um, so you have like what do you mean, like 9 separate, like do you mind explaining, because I was a little bit confused by that, Jogoji, by the islands thing. Also, what do you think of Django? Oh, Django Fett, pretty cool. I like Django. Django is pretty cool. I like of course he didn't have much time within the Star Wars universe, but it is what it is. But I do like Django. I still don't like Attack of the Clones though. You're not gonna change my opinion on that. Um, Hello, Alpha Monk. Welcome to the stream. I see you added a moon emoji there. Starting to get into Star. Oh, what kind? Star Trek: The Next Generation, Star Trek: The Original, the 6 films. What is it? What are you starting to get into? Because and you can see it right there. In fact, pointing at it right there, we go, right here. Godzilla, not Godzilla. Star Trek. I'm looking at the Godzilla poster. I'm looking at that and Star Trek. I got the Star Trek poster of the original Star Trek, and I got the autograph of the Captain Kirk. When I met William Shatner in 2016. Very awesome moment. Let's see here. I'm a monk. Hey, are you absolutely not, guy? You don't have to worry about that at all. I used to like Star Trek until I got an arrow in the knee. Well, what do you mean by that? You like the new Gen Ultraman stuff? Again, unfortunately, I haven't taken a good look at it as a show fan. I've really only gotten a definitely good look at the classic Ultraman. And sure, I could see general designs and all that, but I haven't, unfortunately, dived into the more recent Ultraman stuff. But a lot of people, I think, have good pros for it, good feelings about it. I just saw three of the recent films. Oh, I saw the trilogy. The trilogy's all right. It's like what you really should watch. And again, of course, compared to like now, it's like it looks crap, but it's still the original. It's still the classic. You should watch the 1966 to the 1969 original Star Trek show that started the entire Star Trek franchise with Captain Kirk and Spock and all that. That's good. That is the classic. If anybody disses on that, go away. I'm sorry. Like, I respect your opinion, but I'm saying this jokingly, by the way, but just go away. You need to watch the classic stuff. Of course, it's nothing compared to today's technology, but um, I will talk. Let me see this. But yeah, the three recent films are good. I haven't seen Star Trek. What was the more recent one? Into Darkness is what? No, that was the 2013 one that I saw. What was the most recent one from 2016? I think, right? Star Trek Beyond. That's what it was. Star Trek Beyond. I have not seen that, but I've seen the first two, the original 2009 movie, which is good. It's kind of like an alternate Star Trek universe, but it still has the same concept as what it is. Not, it's not. Of course, it's not officially what it is. It's not officially alternate, but you get the drift. And I also saw Star Trek Into Darkness. But um, Star Trek Beyond, I have not seen, but they are good films for the first two for sure. Especially Star Trek Into Darkness, I like that a lot. I will talk about more. I will talk more about that in my. Oh, okay. I'll be sure to check that out, Joe Goji. Also, you want to watch Seven Fahrenheit? Um, want to watch or have you seen it? Because I haven't seen it, but unless you've um, but I have not. No, I have not seen it. If that's your question. Sorry, I don't really understand your question. Like, you want to? What do you mean by watch? You want to like send a link or? Unfortunately, I can't watch it this tonight because I'm probably going to be busy. But of course, I'm not going to say the little cuss word Atomic put in. But yes, no, it's fine. I did meet William Shatner. I wish I could show you guys the audio. You know what? I think I can do it. Right? I'm not. Okay, this is gonna be difficult. I'm afraid of unplugging this. Okay, you know what? Screw it. We're going in. I've done this a few times. Um, there. I'm trying to. This is strange. There you go. Right there. Wait. There we go. Ta-da! William Shatner autograph and Walter Koenig who plays Chekhov. These are both original series characters. Um, they are quite the class. So yeah, I met them, and they are most certainly the they are most certainly great actors. It meant a lot to me in my childhood, even though I know I never technically grew up with them. That was strange though. You guys never. I mean, of course, I think I have picked up my computer while streaming, but I barely done it. Barely done it. Um, let me see this. I missed a lot of stuff in the chat here. Cool. I am not. But yeah, thanks, man. I'm not a huge Trekkie, but I like the original series and used to watch Next Generation. Oh, Next Generation is also very good, but I like the original design. I mean, original series. Um, Yo, free the homie, he ain't do nothing. Free the homies of Eddie, he ain't do nothing. Giant Roll Ultraman, that shows Zog 7. What, the classic? Come on, are you kidding? The classic Star Trek? That show sucks. Are you kidding? That's the show that started all of Star Trek. It's like not liking Godzilla in 1954. It started everything. How can you not like it? Of course, again, I admit, it's nothing compared to today's technology, and in that standard it is bad, but it's classic. It's just, how can you not like it? By the way, you ever? No, I believe I heard. A lot of people do like Ultimate Tiga though. In fact, some good friends of mine like it a lot. So I don't want to get them upset, but they're not in the stream, so don't worry. William Shatner is the absolute embodiment of yes. I met him. It was very brief because I was at the convention, and it was a Star Trek convention celebrating the 50th anniversary from where I lived. And they had a line of people to meet him, and there was a chance that I'd have to wait there literally for an hour and a half just to meet him. But I guess the line moved a lot faster, and just literally in 15 minutes, I go up to him with a um, what was it? Just a picture of Captain Kirk, and he signed it. And then I brought it home and I framed it, and then I put it up there next to a signature of Walter Koenig, who played Chekhov, who I also because William Shatner. I just said, hey, I of course was like, do you mind signing this and blah blah blah. I was 10 years old at the time, so this was 5 years ago in 2016, and I never had much time to talk with him, of course, because there was a line of people. But I talked a lot with Walter Koenig, who's the Chekhov actor. He's a very cool guy. Um, well, you want to see it? Well, I'd be very interested in seeing it. Sure. I've not made any of the theme. I've not made any of the theme yet, though. Oh, I see. Yeah, I see. But theme like your own theme, you'd make the music for, because that's awesome. More and more friends of mine are making soundtracks. More and more friends. Gazelle Yakris for one another person who's not in the stream right now is. Um, but yeah. What beep room tour? Well, it's not really a room tour. I just picked up the computer to show you the William Shatner autograph. What's your opinion on Lower Decks? I have not seen that. There's a lot of things. Um, there's a lot of things you've not seen. I have not seen that you guys are mentioning. Um, yeah. Room tour is what it is. Yeah, Shannon and Techie are coming to a local convention. Where? Like, where you? Oh, you know what? That makes sense. They're coming where you live, right? Because of course, I'm not going to say where you live, but that makes sense because I know that William Shatner was an actor that was not an American actor. I didn't know that George Techie's not an American actor. He is an American. I mean, he's not a. I don't know if you want me to say that out loud, so it's kind of hard to not say this, but he is an American actor. He's born in California, I believe, while Shatner was born in Montreal, um, in I don't know the year, but that makes sense. They're probably going. You're lucky. You should meet him. The old Godzilla movie sucks, Evan. Okay, now you're messing with me. How can you? You're messing with me. You're not. You're messing with me. I know you're messing with me. So morning you plan on watching Shin Man? I mean maybe. I might. Unfortunately, a lot of these things, I have not had the opportunity to watch, or plan on watching. But yeah, no, maybe I might. I've made 124 original. First, let me see something. There we go. I've made 124 original kaiju's for the Jarverse. Very nice, very nice. Also, I hate to break up the stream here, but I'd like to say in a minute we're going to be ending off the stream. Evan destroys his computer. Said here's Yako special. I remember that one. Zenny versus Yago special. Evan is a lizard man. No, I'm not. He's Illuminati. No, I'm not, man. I am not. If I was, I don't think I would have. I'm not very good at keeping secrets. I mean, I am, but like that big of a secret, no. I would have been unsuccessful at hiding it from you guys. But anyways, guys. So yeah, here's the overall drill before I end off the stream. I went a little bit over time, and that's okay because I really love talking to you guys. But let me answer one last question from Cripple. I have to get used to that now, the name. You see the Suicides? I really want to see it. A lot of people are saying it's really good, and I have no reason to not believe them. It also looks very good, so I might. But yeah, Godzilla sucks. No, it does not. I know you're messing with me, guy. Sorry, no, it's fine, Atomic. It's fine. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. Evan is secretly Jeff Bezos. Yes. I take off the hair. I'm bald, and I have a little bit of a twitchy eye, and there we go, Bezos. Anyways, guys, no, we had a very great stream, fun stream, talking about all kinds of topics. It was a singular point, a Star Trek, a Star Wars, so we had a great time. And thank you guys for all coming on. Because I'm not going to rewind on any topics, there's nothing else to say. But yeah, expect the stream next Friday. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for tuning into tonight's stream. Like, comment, subscribe. See you guys later, and bye-bye.